the tiny Buddha, so put it behind the light. Ah, that's better. I can read that now. Right, so it's basically saying, and this actually applies, yeah, as I say, because it's weekend, it applies to Sunday as well, which is tomorrow and Tuesday. So as long as we're still breathing, it's never too late to change directions. Yeah, you know, people make such a thing about age, and I've always, even when, you know, no matter what age I am, I've always said pretty much the same thing, really. You know, if you're breathing, then you're still living. You know, some people, I think they die when they hit 30 or whatever, which is very, very sad. But anyway, you know, they're obviously still breathing, but they say, oh no, I'm too old to do that now. I'm too old to start doing that. So for God's sake, you know, you get a life. But they won't, sadly, these people. Anyway, not everyone. You know, most people aren't like this, but you know, I do know a few people that. Anyway, right, let's continue this. So, if ever we recognise we're not being the people we want to be, or doing what we really want to do, we can take a new path or even pave one when there is none. When there is none, at any time we can decide to rebuild our lives around what we value, live our own version of success, and create a life of joy and meaning. And it was someone called Laurie Dechen that said that, apparently. I'm wondering where they get all these things, because some are quite long. Imagine that they're in books. Yeah, so that's that one. So the picture one, oh God, there's lots of stuff on it. Right, New Year's Eve to-do list. And this applies tomorrow as well, just in case you don't get everything done tonight or today. So don't forget to be thankful for another year. Don't set high expectations. Okay. So gonna be the best night ever. Oh, for news, I don't know. Oh, anyway, I take a photo of this anyway. Right, don't force yourself to make resolutions. Don't pressure yourself to party. Don't dwell on the past, and don't compare your experience. Okay. Right, so un-F yourself. No rude words in this one today. It's just basically saying it's you, it always has been, and it always will be. And life hacks. Start the new year with an empty jar. Every time something good happens, write it on a piece of paper and put it in the jar. On New Year's Eve, empty it to see all the awesome stuff that's happened. That's an interesting idea. Sort of thinking, I've got tins. I do have a tin actually that I can't really use because it's too rusty, because I put salt in it, and I forgot. I didn't forget I had salt in it. I just wasn't using it because I don't really use salt very much. When I opened it, there was kind of a browny colour in the salt, and I kind of realised it's like, oh dear, it's actually kind of, it was rusting, it was eating into the tin, and it was all kind of mixing together, so it wasn't just salt in there, it was like metal, and it's all minerals together, I suppose, isn't it? So, right, anyway, I am going to so right, anyway, I am going to possibly dye my hair. It certainly needs doing, Mary, and certainly wash my hair if I don't dye it. I'll kind of assess the bathroom situation and see whether it's a doable thing today. Hopefully it is. My hair is looking absolutely crap at the moment. It's hat hair, isn't it? Oh, this is funny actually, because the barman, when he was taking me up to room, said basically, he said, I really love your hat. I mean, I do get that quite a lot actually. I love my hat. And I just said, oh, Amazon, you know, how old's your little boy? He was like 13. So I think, oh, this will probably fit him then as well. I was like thinking he was going to be like 4 or something, but anyway. So yeah, I'm just going to chill for a little bit. Might have a bit of carver. You know, it's terrible, isn't it? It's got to be used up because I don't really want to be carrying it tomorrow. I don't think I've got that far to go because it was a very short bus ride. So I think I've got a very, very short hike tomorrow. Yeah, and it, you know, the weather's, it's kind of a shame really that today's hike wasn't tomorrow. I could have stayed in Stroud, I suppose, over New Year, couldn't I? But no, I kind of like the idea of staying over a pub in the country. So yeah, and this is a funny thing. When the landlord was showing me up to my room, yeah, we kind of passed like there's a kind of a games room, and he basically said, you know, you've got this all to yourself tonight. So, you know, if you want to use it, you know, up until what, you know, whatever time, because he showed me there's a kind of a door that's separate to the bar, and it's, yeah, we kind of walk through, yeah, kind of a door to go to the outside. This is, so walk through from the bar, through communal door into this other little section into the games room, so they're going to, they might, yeah, if they lock the door, I've got a key to get, sort of go outside and come back in again, or they'll probably just let me through the communal door anyway, but that's going to be locked. And he said, you know, you've got the pool room and everything all to yourself if you want it. It's really nice, actually, really nice little room. Absolutely no one in there at the moment, so I don't know whether that's just to do with the rooms. There aren't many rooms. I mean, this is the funny thing. I keep getting put into room 6 all the time. I was saying this when I was in Norfolk last year, not the time I was there this year, last year, and I was just like saying I was put into room 6. Because I stayed in a B&B before, then in a dorm, and then in a yeah, in the youth hostel. This is Wales next to sea, and then I stayed in another B&B afterwards, and I was in room 6 in the first B&B, and then I was in dorm 6 at the hostel. And I was saying to people, it'd be really funny if I was in 6 again. It's like 666, number of the beast. But I wasn't, because they didn't have room numbers. They had room names, and I was in the North Sea, which I thought was absolutely hysterical. The North Sea, you know. So I don't know. It didn't sound very romantic or whatever, does it? But anyway. But yeah, I'm going to get ready, just chill, watch a bit of TV maybe, and just read, just sort out my rucksack actually. Yeah, I think I need to, because I've been staying like one day here, one day there since Christmas. It's kind of got into a bit of a higgledy-piggledy state. I've just taken out all the stuff I need, just put it all on top. I really need to kind of repack it, I think, and make it more comfortable. Yeah. So happy New Year once again, and my next video, I'm sure I'll do another one tomorrow at Walton on Edge, after my very short, it's not going to be that long hike, and I can't think of anything else to say really. Yeah, happy New Year.